Hello, fellow watchers and enjoyers. This is Surreal. Piggy has learned technology. But this, I'm not here to talk about me or Ash. We're always self-indulgent. We're here to discuss the real issue here. Not climate change, not politics. The real biggest mistake EastEnders, for the people in the back, has ever made. What do you? It wasn't killing off Fat Boy, Ronnie, Roxy, or even Pat. Without a doubt, the biggest mistake was killing off Michael Moon. I nearly said Alfie. Michael Moon. He was an absolute.
Fuck off.
What?
Fuck off. What's this person on? How much impact did Michael Moon have whatsoever? He had Janine. He had Kat, I guess. He had Tommy. That's it. That's him done. That's his fucking lifespan. Look, if your legacy is what you leave behind after you die, you left behind 2 kids.
Wait, what's the other kid?
Like, fuck, come on now. All right, the Fat Boy one, fair enough. I respect that one. In the terms of the hierarchy, Michael Moon's probably higher than Fat Boy. But Ronnie and Roxy, like, nah, home slice. Take it off.
Or Pat.
Carry on. Or Pat, yeah.
Let me just finish this first. It was an absolute psychopath with a great backstory. And just enough restraint. Sorry, lads.
Restraint.
Up until the very end, to have been able to be a recurring villain. I'm watching his final episodes again now. I understand the actor wanted to leave. The actor's storyline was fantastic, but I feel they missed a massive opportunity by not keeping him. He's genuinely terrifying in his last few episodes. I feel like I'm watching a psychological thriller. I doubt there's ever been a better actor at EE. I wish there was a way for him to return. Edit for typo.
Is their name secretly biggest Michael Moon stan in the universe? Like, look, I respect it. I like Michael Moon as well. He was that right level of unhinged. But it's just you've sexied up the title is the problem. The title is unbelievably like, oh, that's fucking hot. Jesus Christ, don't want to touch that one. And then you fucking say it's like in the Whitney video where everybody's like, I think they should have brought back Whitney's true love, Todd. It's like, no one thought that. No one. There are more fans for Michael Moon than there are Todd. God rest his soul. But fuck me. Incredible stuff. I love it. This is cinema. With me not having to narrate the video, I just get to enjoy the nonsense. It's great.
You don't want me to read out the names of these commenters, do you? I mean, people can already see who the fuck are commenting anyways. So let's start off. This person says, yes, I love Michael. He was one of my favourites. They definitely should have left the door open for him to return.
See, the issue with that is they had to have Whitney. They had to have Janine somehow kill one of her exes whenever she left. Like, she did it with Barry. When she left the next time, the old man, the Jewish old man who she was trying to stitch up for money, he died. Like, Janine's supposed to be like this man-eater, like Black Widow type character, not the Marvel character, of course. She's supposed to be like, you know, she uses men and then gets rid of them. So it feels like they had to have one of them die, and it's not going to be Janine. Sorry, boys.
Yeah, if they were going to kill Janine off, it should have been Barry. My opinion.
Yeah, Barry just goes smash over the cliff.
We're going to do it. He busts in the song, man.
Yeah. He starts doing a 2-step and accidentally pushes her over.
He does a 2-step, but he also falls on the cliff.
Let's do a spin. Do a spin. And he like picks her up like a dad picks up the kid like by the arm, swinging. Yeah, you having fun, Janine? You having fun, Janine? Now like a fucking the big like balls that you spin around and launch, the hammer throw. He fucking hammer throws Janine off that cliff. hypothetically in a video game in Minecraft.
Do you know, you're thinking about that. I'm just thinking of he picks her up, he spins her away, he gets dizzy, suddenly fall down the cliff.
Yeah, but yeah, it's simple. It's how they wanted to frame it. It's like how they kind of did it with the recent Janine exit, but didn't entirely. Because yeah, sure, she technically resulted in mixed death, but I blame Linda. So fuck you, fuck you, EastEnders.
I mean, yeah, Janine was going to drive off the cliff, so like, you know, you are 100% correct. It is Linda's fault. But anyways, let's continue. My barber has commented. I just want to make that joke.
Barber, possible barber.
The possible barber has commented. Now this might be a barber, we don't know. You're 100% spot on. I talk about this all the time. Get a life then. Biggest mistake they ever made, a mistake I will never forgive E for. I could think of 5 more made. I could think of 5 more. They could have just written them out by making them leave. I don't know why they killed them off. It upsets me more than any other EE character.
Look, I respect it. I do. I've been there. I've been that guy who's... Look, one of my favourite characters in Soap is a character called Kirsty Soames. And this was an abusive, like a domestic abuse storyline. Where she abused a guy called Tyrone. Who had a bad fucking ring of luck. And he thought he'd found the one. But she ended up hitting him. And they managed to tell it in a way that... It wasn't... Obviously, you can't really feel sympathy for the character. But they at least tried to explain why she would have had problems like this, and it did sympathize the character to an extent, obviously within reason, because she is abusing a fucking husband. Like, come on. But I was one of those characters like, oh, should bring her back, be best fucking time ever, should bring her back, and then eventually they killed off the character, and then I was sad. So I'm not saying that they killed her off because of me, which they definitely didn't do. But I'm going to take that one, even though it is sad. Look, we all have comfort characters. I love Derek Branning. I love Abby Branning. They're both dead. I'd love to see them back. Unfortunately, it's not possible. But that doesn't mean they can't live on in your head, rent-free forever.
Yeah. Don't continue. Or are you?
Yeah, I'm done.
These are Browser, not Bowser, has chimed in. These miraculous characters tend to have a short life, though, as they clearly aren't cut out to settle down in a community. Even the likes of Janine, Nick Cotton, etc. only popped up every 5 to 10 years and never for very long. I guess that's what you mean by Michael being reoccurring, but how many reoccurring psychopaths can one soap really accommodate?
I feel like this is like one of those radio shows, like where I'm like the agony aunt. Yeah. And thank you, Tony. What I do say is I do understand what you are saying, and it isn't wrong, but also, it's how the sub characters work. Like you can't really be. Yeah, I mean the problem with having. Look, I love unhinged characters at the best of times. An unhinged character's not staying on the show for like 5 years. Like, at least with Janine had the good with the bad. Like, she was still a main character, but she wasn't just evil bitch. She was a fucking cow 90% of the time, but she wasn't fucking like killing people every week. And yeah, a lot of the psychopaths, like those sorts of characters, tend to take up the same room. But like I said, it's like how soaps introduce new characters, where you introduce a new character, okay, and then you usually introduce them with a very gritty, harder edge, and then through time you fucking slowly like shave down that edge, and it's a bit more easier to stomach. That's how you get people caring about these soap characters. But then with the unhinged characters, you don't want to make them hit. You don't want to fix them, because that's what people like about the character. They like that they're a little bit like strange. They like they're a little bit peculiar. So, and in the end, there's only so much you can really do with a character before they have to leave. And Michael and Janine were two characters who they were either going to kill each other or die trying. That's how I describe it.
Yeah, I agree. Hold on, I just want to make sure I switch the camera back. I was trying something cool. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I should actually just switch to my camera. Okay. I agree wholeheartedly with that. The thing is, it's just these characters. You know, you can't have like 5 psychopaths in a room. They're all going to kill each other somehow or another. Like, let's be honest. So, how many times can you fucking have this same character come back again and again and again?
It's like even with Nasty Nick in the end, it was a little bit shagged. Like even in 2015, it's like, oh, Nick's back, and it's like, ah, great. At least he died. I still would love to see him back as well, but I mean, I would say you can't reverse death, but within reason, of course. We did see him die very much on camera. It's not like you're gonna be like, Nick actually went to a far out space planet, or whatever the fucking Poochie message is.
He died on his way home to another planet. After some technical difficulties.
Oh.
It was that bastard Michael Moon getting at us.
The psychopath is in the woodwork.
Yeah, the psychopath in the woodwork. Yeah, he doesn't like us. Where the fuck was I?
This one.
Okay.
Sassy Doctor.
Oh, you can be sassy to me all you like, though. As long as you're in control, not me. But what does Sassy say? I agree, it was a terrible mistake. I think it would have been better for Michael to try and frame Janine for murder and disappear, leaving the option for him to return years later. I do think the single biggest mistake, though, was killing off Ronnie and Roxy.
See, we're getting the lovely bit. So they got a bit of perspective, all right? Maybe it isn't the biggest disaster. I like it, all right? We get feeling good. The issue with you just that too much stuff has to go right to be able to bring him back in the future. Like, what is Michael gonna resurface when Janine leaves? Well, no, I don't fucking think so. Like, and as much as he'll be like, oh, just fake your own death. It's not that easy, guys. You know, how are you gonna get a body? It's like how when Talking Walford did his theory about how he'd bring Ronnie and Roxy back. He had to somehow explain that they would have to see the bodies, and like they would have to take this drug, which kind of makes you, you know, like lowers like stems your breathing a bit. But you can come across as dead essentially. Like it's a big grey area. I don't know how he'd fake his own death and blame it on Michael, but then it's very hard in soap for people to get charged for murder when there's no body. But then Coronation Street just tried to imprison Roy for nothing with no body. So it's possible. It is very possible. I wouldn't do it though.
Yeah, I agree. I honestly don't know what to say.
I mean, I think now's the time to just generally go through, just see if there are any absolute bangers of comments in there.
Well, I've got a Whitney comment. Boy, now,
Oy.
Now this summer must have been during the Great Depression, because here we fucking go. They wrote of Mice and Men story. Are you ready? Settle in, folks, because this is a doozy. This is a banger. This is a certified hood classic. The whole Whitney exit storyline should have done it, where she got hit by a car. Am I on the right one? She went into medically induced coma. Everything that happened was a dream phase. That she gave birth by a C-section, but she had no memory of giving birth when she came around. She struggles to bond with her baby and becomes depressed. Struggling, she leaves the baby with Zach and goes to live with Ryan. Am I on the right fucking... Yeah, I'm on the right one. I'm just making sure here. Lord, like, I feel like I'm
Holmes. Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Alright, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. hold on, they've more to offer. We've just given you a slice of pizza. We have the whole pizza here. Let us
Yeah,
finish.
this pizza's got fucking jalapenos and peppers and fucking all the spicy things that my stomach doesn't agree with. I don't want any more pizza. Carry on.
Lauren offers Zach a lot of support and becomes really close and get involved later down the line. Or if the whole storyline has to happen minus Zach cheating, then Keely admitting that she was paid for Brittany, so Whitney is arrested for child trafficking, gives birth under police protection and decides to give the baby to Zach because she doesn't want to raise her in prison. Comes out years later to find Lauren and Zach are married and have a daughter and son of their own. No infidelity or accusations, just a normal, healthy relationship. Best friends with Peter, with Lauren, have adopted Dolly as her own. Bianca making appearances here and there and introduces Dolly to Whitney when she is released, but never finds out her real identity. Would never happen, but Reddit is open to thoughts. And then Purple Ash. Zach can barely look after himself, let alone a baby. He's an overgrown 22-year-old whose lifestyle consists of hangovers and cheap sex.
God, fuck that. Everybody says the show's depressing. That's the most depressing EastEnders theory I've read in my fucking life. What? Honestly, it's very Whitney. It's incredibly Whitney. Like, oh yeah, she's gonna get run over. She's gonna give birth to the baby, not knowing where she is. Baby's gonna get born. She never knows that she's like who Dolly is. Like, nah, I'm alright, thanks. I'd rather just Whitney raise the kid off screen, not have her go to prison. Like, look, I respect it. They've thought this out. They've thought out this theory. That's good shit. But everybody complains about EastEnders being depressing. That's fucking miserable. That. Like, what? Nah, I'm alright, thanks. Fuck that noise. Oi, fucking hell.
Okay, so we have the Certified Hood Classic. Now it's time for the reboot, the rebirth, the second coming of Christ. By this guy, Fat Boy isn't technically dead. He left the card for Dot when she died. That was Vincent.
Come on.
Was it? Let me live the dream. I loved that lad. Oh my god, Fat Boy, for the fucking win. I loved him. I miss him too. You know who I really like and I miss? Vincent. Anyone else? Haha, my apologies. No, I wasn't. Vincent was dead and already by the time that died. Oh, I thought I said when Fat Boy died. I don't recall that, but who knows? It was just a blinker and miss Easter egg. Card to Mrs. B from Arthur.
In my brain, this isn't even multiple people. This is one person arguing with themselves in like a deluded rage.
He's fucking. Oh, sorry. He's fucking.
That's like you versus the voice in your head.
I have to read.
No, but he's alive. He's not alive. Like one's like a theatre student. The other's an edgel. Like, no, Fat Boy's dead. He's not. He would never be alive. He would never be dead. He wrote that card to Dot years ago. And then it was like, no, he is dead. He will never be alive again. It's like fucking, it was just dripping in the evil thoughts. What's fucking going on there? Oh, fuck. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, I had to read it like Alex Jones fucking when he's saying the water and the rock.
The freaking frogs, gay.
Yeah, I just like to imagine this as Alex Jones having a fucking argument with himself.
Globalists. I don't fucking know. It's whatever that Alex Jones soundboard there is there. I just hope that bit gets immortalised. Like, what's going on there? Like, who cares that much about Fat Boy?
Look, I'm just gonna look. I just gotta scroll up, slowly scroll down so people can see. Here you go.
It's like you know, we spend most of our time covering EastEnders. Like, this person would die to bring Fat Boy back. I don't care that much. I don't want to die for EastEnders. Oh fuck it! I don't want to fucking die for not even what like my top soap. Like fucking Why this person's willing to sacrifice everything for Fat Boy, for fuck's sake? Like, what's happening? He was a good character. I respect it. I like the character. He's really nice. He's a really good guy. He's not a fucking martyr. Like, he didn't fucking cure world peace or some shit. Like, fucking Jesus Christ. I just, what do you even... it doesn't get better than that, Piggy. It doesn't get better than that.
Want me to
And
leave
that's
it?
why I think that's where we leave this video off.
Yeah, this is where, oh, fuck, if the switch back there, we fucking go, boys. See that? I'm trying new tricks, I'm trying new tricks on my first time in the job. I'm going to leave this here, and we're going to leave ST Pony. We're going to leave your comment there as well, so your highlighter as well. Huh?
Yeah, carry on. Never mind, keep going.
I'm going to keep going.
Well, just end out the video.
Oh, I guess without further ado, this has been a hell ride, a ride of a journey. Fucking, this is great crack. This guy had an argument with himself. This is like me when I was 12 having arguments with my voice in the head. Did you shit yourself? No, I didn't shit myself. I think you shit yourself. I didn't shit myself. You did shit yourself. I didn't shit myself. Like, oh, what? Did I shit myself? I don't know.
It was me all along. I shit in your pants.
I just love, this guy's having a fucking meltdown of a comment. He's fighting multiple people. But, you guys can see the lovely world that we bring to Reddit. And hopefully you like more of my radio voice that I ham up for this Reddit.
Yeah, I will say, I think that the different format has probably made it a much more involved video for the both of us. And I think this is probably the way it's going to go, because this was pretty fun. And rather than me just getting angry for 20 minutes, like spinning my own wheels.
And let me know if you like me switching the cameras between, I'll do it very quickly, between me and Ash.
Oh yeah.
So let us know what you think down below. Without further ado, just to switch back quickly, so it's the both of us. We must bid you a goodbye, a farewell, and I would die for Fat Boy.